Hello, everyone, and welcome to Formula Drift's post-show. We just wrapped up round number 4 here in Wall, New Jersey. I'm Laurette Nickel. Right next to me, Ryan Sage. Ryan, any thoughts on today?
Well, we certainly got the weather monkey off our back, didn't we? I mean, it was a beautiful weekend at Wall. We saw an incredible competition. Daijiro Yoshihara, #1 qualifier, and a new changing of the guard as Vaughn Gittin Jr. recaptures the lead against Frederick Osbo.
Okay, guys, as we do, let's get into the top 5 moments with number 5, Forrest Wang versus Chris Forsberg.
Super interesting battle here. You know, a variance of style between these two guys. Forrest starts off strong, puts a lot of angle into the car on inside clip #1, loses forward momentum, and Forsberg, who's in proximity and speed, makes contact with him. The judges deem fault to Forrest Wang. Chris Forsberg's car was repairable. He was able to move on, but Forrest was knocked out of competition.
Number 4, Ken Gushi versus Ryan Turk.
Super fun battle to watch here. I mean, these guys went back and forth. Incredible battle between these two FRSs. I mean, the amount of anti-lag that Ryan Turk has in his car sounds so awesome as he comes into outer zone 2. Ken Gushi just looked a bit stronger here. He forced an air on Ryan Turk as they came through the power alley. Ryan Turk center line the last inside clip on his chase run and gave Ken Gushi an advantage that was too much to overcome. Gushi moved on into the grade 8.
Number 3, in only his 4th pro event, Alex Hilbrun moves to the Final 4.
You know, I'm super impressed with this young driver. After getting the kinks out of his car, working through it in the first 3 rounds, he really has showed us what the championship level that he drove at in Pro 2 last year is like for this guy, and we expect big things from him. You know, he battled Vaughn Gittin Jr. You can see that there was a gap established here, so he certainly has a lot of grip in the car. He did make one critical mistake off the bank and straightened out quite a bit, giving the win to Gittin, and Gittin moved on.
Number 2, coming into New Jersey, our points leader, Frederick Osbo, he gets knocked out.
So, you know, I'm pretty certain we're going to be talking about battles like this at the end of the season when we talk about championships. Vaughn Gittin Jr. showed that he had just a bit more for Frederick Osbo. Osbo came out like he typically does, solid lead run, but he could not maintain the proximity, made a mistake in his chase run against Vaughn Gittin Jr., and Vaughn just simply did not let him get away. He challenged him at almost every corner of the track, especially through the power alley where so many drivers have been making mistakes. Vaughn did not flutter at all and was able to capture the win against Frederick Osbo, a big win for him.
Number 1, best friends battling it out, Chris Forsberg and Vaughn Gittin Jr.
Well, these guys obviously know each other's driving style. They've driven with each other for many, many years, and this was one of those battles you just love to see. The driver that would win this battle would capture tying Stanley Hubinett for the most wins in Formula Drift history. And you can see right there as Forsberg came through that center section, he made a bit of contact with Vaughn Gittin Jr., gave him an advantage on that first run. And then on the second run, just, you know, quintessential Vaughn Gittin Jr. on the door of Chris Forsberg, not letting him get away, pushing extremely hard, very little mistakes. And because of that mistake by Forsberg in run #1, Vaughn Gittin Jr. takes the win, recaptures the lead from Frederick Osbo, and the momentum going into the second half of the season as we move towards Montreal.
Well, in my personal opinion, great matchups, terrific battles. Ryan, any final thoughts?
You know, just really excited to get to Montreal. It's going to be a new track for a lot of drivers, so not a lot of data there. And we're certain to see some crazy things happen up north.
Absolutely. Well, you guys, thank you so much for checking in. We'll see you in Montreal.